Good morning all, Prepper Pam here. I have gotten 19 emails. Just people wanting me to do updates on my pool to pond conversion. So here it is. I don't know what video this is, number 5, 4, 5, 6. I have no idea. I've lost track. But anyway, everything is growing absolutely beautifully. Just beautifully. We have bass, crappie, catfish, we have some goldfish, we have tadpoles, crawdads, but it's just, everything is just awesome. Just doing, look at this. This right here is just a piece of styrofoam that we put burlap around. It just, everything's doing fabulous. And we put these limbs in here in the pool for the tadpoles and stuff, and they're growing leaves. I don't know what's up with that. But during the day, most of the fish stay down at the bottom. We've had no mosquitoes. We have no problems at all. I don't know if it's our elevation and the coolness at night. I have no idea. But this has just turned out beautiful. The thing in the middle, this piece of styrofoam, is still floating around. And there is little leaves coming out of the bamboo. We ordered these little solar things through Amazon, and it keeps a little bit of a little bit of air going. We've got some spiders going on here, but like I said, during the day, in the heat of the day, everything stays down at the bottom. Oh, here's a little piece of bamboo that's starting here. Like I said, this is just, this has only been, we haven't put chlorine in it since October, and this is now, what is this? Oh, this is August. We have not trimmed around our pool. We haven't taken out any weeds, nothing. Everything is kind of going back to natural. We raise honeybees, and they love the floating little islands. They can finally get some water and not drowned. Here's the back part. We're letting this all go back to natural too. We found a dead bird in it the other day. My husband did. I've been out of state, and my husband said that there was a dead bird in here. But other than that, we've got a coyote keeps coming in somehow. We've got raccoons coming in. Oh, here's some fish here. These are crappie. I don't know if you can see them very well in the shadow. But there's some crappie staying down in the shade. So anyway, we haven't done anything different. We haven't really added anything. We're trying to let it just slowly go back to on its own. We've had a lot of frogs. Roxy, she likes to try and grab the fish. When they come up to eat, she likes to try and grab them. Roxy, no. Leave it. Leave it. Good, leave. But other than that, we have some ideas for next year. We're going to be putting up some type of mesh or something along this back fence to try and get some more growth of grasses and stuff. A lot of people put in dirt around the cement of their pool. We're not. We're letting things just kind of go back to natural, and that's about it. But so far everything is turning out absolutely great. And oh, there they are. There's some more fish right here. Look at those. Yep. And they're getting really large. We bought them. Oh, that looks like a pregnant fish right there. We did see something really strange the other day. A goldfish was having babies. And they were live. And we noticed it. She was being just hounded, just surrounded and stalked by all the rest of the fish. And we didn't know if she was dying and they were trying to pick her apart. We didn't know what was going on until we could actually see some live babies coming out of her, and the other fish were eating them as soon as they were coming out. And she was to the point of exhaustion that they were bothering her so badly. But, you know, whatever, it's what they do in the pond, I guess, so we just left it alone. But anyway, I hope this answers everybody's questions they've been sending me. And I love it that everybody's watching and following along. This was the most easiest conversion. We were so worried about mosquitoes. We haven't had any. We don't have any mosquitoes, and I think it was because of the fish. But this has just been awesome. And it gets the full sun at the heat of the day. But it's turned out great. We haven't had to add any water to it. What we do is we recirculate the water. We have a hose system that my husband hooked up that pulls the water out and puts it back in. It doesn't filter it. It just moves it around and aerates the water. But that's about it. We haven't done anything. This has just been totally super cheap and super easy. And next year, hoping that at least some of these plants don't die. One of the questions was, how do I keep the pond warm? We're not going to keep the pond warm. We were told, because we live at high elevation, we get snow and ice, and you can walk on this pool. In the wintertime. You can stand in the middle of it. It has so much ice. So we were told, don't worry about that. Just, we have to pick out, like you're ice fishing, make a hole in the ice so that air can go through. It's not the snow or the cold that kills the fish. It's them not being able to get air. So if you live in an area that freezes over, make sure you chip out an area that stays open so the air can get in there. The fish will go down to the bottom, and they'll go down to the bottom and kind of like hibernate throughout the winter. So we will see. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose the goldfish over the winter because they're not meant to, you know, be living in the ice. So we'll see next spring what has survived, but right now this is just what we're told. So anyway, thanks for watching, and got any questions, shoot me an email. Prepper Pam out.